A huge political development tonight in New Jersey. The wife of Governor Phil Murphy, Tammy Murphy, today declaring her candidacy for the U.S. Senate. Now, that alone would be a very big political deal. The wife of a sitting governor running for U.S. Senate. But there's already a U.S. Senator in the Democratic primary, Democrat Bob Menendez. He's also been indicted. Huge demands for him to resign have been happening for weeks. Mrs. Murphy's candidacy speaking volumes for how Democrats feel about this situation in New Jersey. Our New Jersey reporter, Anthony Johnson, with the story. Anthony.
Yeah, Bill, and you have to remember Senator Menendez has not commented on whether or not he will be seeking re-election, but that Democratic field here in New Jersey is getting bigger, and it looks like we're setting up for a big brawl come June of next year. That's when the Democratic primary is taking place. Mrs. Murphy is getting into the race, even though she does not have any political experience.
I'm running for the United States Senate.
Tammy Murphy believes the time is right to run for political office.
This is how most of New Jersey got to know me, as Mrs. Murphy, the First Lady.
The First Lady of New Jersey is running for the seat now occupied by Senator Bob Menendez. But his legal problems have opened the door for Democrats to try to remove him from office. Many calling on him to resign after being indicted on charges of bribery and working for a foreign government. Governor Murphy was part of the band telling Menendez to step down. Now, Tammy Murphy is moving to unseat Mr. Menendez.
I'm Tammy Murphy, and I'm ready to work every single day in the United States Senate for you, your family, and our country.
But Tammy Murphy faces opposition from Congressman Andy Kim, who released this very personal video yesterday taking on Bob Menendez's refusal to step down.
After he said that he's not resigning, that's when I decided to step up and challenge him.
One other possible candidate is Congressman Josh Gottheimer, who represents North Jersey. The field is already getting crowded.
I think it mobilizes the party. I think it will be an interesting campaign for the United States Senate.
Professor Baker has gone on record calling the Tammy Murphy campaign political nepotism on stilts. He says Mrs. Murphy lacks experience, but since her husband is governor, her name will be easy to find on voting ballots.
And this makes it likely that she's going to get favored ballot position in many New Jersey counties.
Senator Bob Menendez is not backing down, stating, "When Phil Murphy rushed to judgment and called on me to resign, it was clear he had a personal vested interest in doing so at the expense of core Democratic principles, the presumption of innocence. While Tammy Murphy was a card-carrying Republican for years, I was working to elect Democrats up and down the ballot and fighting in Washington to deliver for hard-working families in New Jersey." So the incumbent senator sounds like he is still ready for a fight.